Hey guys, it's Will here, and just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about and show off the new Kustom Boosta Blasta. Now, I say new, this thing has been out for about a month now, but if you've been following the channel, you see I've been doing quite a few of these Orc buggies, and this is the fourth one I've got to, so you know, it's taken a little bit of time to get to it, but looking forward to doing this one, and making something really special with it, because it is probably the best looking of the Orc buggies in my opinion. And obviously there are 6 of them and different people are going to prefer different ones. I know a lot of people like the look of the squeak buggy. I personally think this one's the coolest one. So as you can see, it's one of the red plastic or coloured plastic ones from the Speed Freaks set. But unlike a lot of models that have come in these big box sets, this one isn't like a push fit, easy to assemble. This is a full kit, and I fully expect them to eventually release this as a full model. If you look closely, you'll see there's a couple of slight gaps in there. That's because I'm using sub-assemblies, which I'll show you in a minute. And that's part of the reason I thought I'd do this video, for completeness. You know, the other 3 I've done, I've shown you what sub-assemblies I'm using, and thought, you know, it'd be good to talk about this one and show you, yeah, what sub-assemblies I think would be best to build this model with. So as you can see, it's got this lovely detail here on the engine. It's sort of a fully exposed engine with these intakes and boosters and multiple exhausts, and these are really cool because these actually act as flamethrowers in the game. And if you or burners, if we're going to be orky about it, if you look under here, you've got the actual ignition sparks for each of the flamers on there. So you know, that's quite nice to see. You know, it's not just a, yeah, fire comes out of there. You can actually see where the fire comes out. Now, first thing I'm leaving off is the front wheels. Now, unlike all the other buggies, I'm leaving the rear wheels on because of the way they're assembled. There's no actual advantage to leaving them off, but yeah, there's the front wheels, leaving them off, and these are probably the spikiest wheels I have ever worked with. They're covered in spikes. They're actually a little bit uncomfortable to hold these too tight. We got this nice little Orc head symbol in there, and bits on the back where the suspension joins on. Also leaving, obviously, the turret gun off. So this is a really nice gun. It was a little bit fiddly to get together just because there's a few components to get lined up, and it just doesn't look like it lines up right. I may not have done that quite right. Might have to loosen that and redo it. But yeah, your Orc gunner on there, he looks pretty cool, and he's got a stick bomb in one hand, and he actually seems to be wired into the vehicle. He's got quite a few cybernetic components, and I don't know if this is just sort of for simplicity that he's done like that, or if this is actually an Orc who's lost his legs, because you know, you've got a fully visible interior there, and his legs don't hang down in there, so it actually looks like he's lost his legs. So leaving the roof off, this bit here is a little bit fiddly, these chains, getting them to line up. Probably partly because I'm using sub-assemblies, I didn't want to glue them on. But hopefully should be able to get them to stick once it's built. To be honest, if I was doing another one of these, maybe leave the chains out because they don't really add anything to the model. But I wanted to show you guys what it looked like fully assembled as per the instructions. And you've got a couple of grot hangers on. This guy dangles off the back. He doesn't balance on very well, so I've left him off for this. Obviously he'll be painted separately, but he kind of goes like that. And then you've got this guy who is pulling the lever that, if we look in there, you see connects to a fuel tank, which obviously fires off those burner exhausts. So it's quite nice how they've got all the like the logic of how this thing's supposed to work. And continuing with that theme, you've got an extra fuel tank here, and all the cogs of what I'm guessing is the transmission and drive shaft for this. So that's pretty funky. I like that. And then this guy is a bit fiddly to get in and out, but this is the driver. So you can see his feet go there, and he goes like that. And he's even got his like gear stick there. Now, I did see someone online comment with another one of these vehicles that, like, hang on, he's only got 2 pedals, you know, do Orcs, you know, use automatic transmission? I'm like, no, Orcs don't use automatic transmission. Orcs only need 2 pedals because you've got a clutch, you've got an accelerator, you know, what else do you need? You don't need a brake, you're an Orc. Why would you want to slow down? But yeah, all in all, a pretty cool vehicle. Again, the same sort of criticism of the underside, where you've got part of it that's got like detailed drive shaft and cogs there, but then under here is these gaping holes. It's like, well, you know, is this meant to be visible or not? Obviously on the assembled model it's not, but it's like, well, why sort of do a bit of a half and half job on that? But you know, can't criticise too much. On the whole, beautiful model. Love this sort of front end here, looking forward to painting that. And you got all the worky bits here, some nice detail, all the rivets. So to be honest, a lovely kit. And although it's not one of the easy to build kits, it did go together fairly straightforward, apart from, like I said, these chains, which was more because I was using sub-assemblies, and this gun, which I think, to be honest, was I was a bit tired at the time, and yeah, the ammo feed's a bit crooked, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It'll all look cool once it's together. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more of this, then stick around or stay tuned, because I'm planning to do this one as a painting tutorial. Had a couple of people wanting to know how I painted some of the Orc vehicles I've done recently, and the first 3 that I did, I was very keen to get them on the table as soon as possible. Whereas this one, you know, I've got a few buggies already, so I can take my time a bit more on this. And so I think I will probably do this one as a painting tutorial. So yeah, keep your eye out on the channel, stay subscribed, and I'll see you soon for that. Bye.